John's teachings on sexuality, I think, are really, they're different and they're key, and it's what people always have suspected about sexuality. I'll read one little sentence from his new book called The Intelligence of Love. He says that real sexuality is streams of being comprehended in the body. Streams of being. It's like the sexuality is our pure expression, and is that how you define it?
It's the engine of humanness. It's the greatest power that we have,
and it's the most ignored. It's the most abused power as well. I mean, when it's done for pure pleasure or pure disconnection.
Sexuality is experienced through attraction and aversion. Mm-hmm. When sexuality is oriented to what we experience in ourselves and in our bodily appetites, then sexuality becomes separated from what it belongs to, which is our being. That's a deeper sexuality.
So you're saying sexuality is pure being. It's the pure... It's when your pure consciousness is embodied, that's the exploration, the manifestation of the sex of the essence of physical form as expression.
Yes.
So you would say maybe don't act with someone else from any place other than that.
Yes.
So
to not act within your life from any other place than that.
But as far as sexuality, how do you deal with the distractions of pure pleasure? I mean, of pleasure, of the physical sensations of that people long for. Is that a substitute for what they're missing in their life a lot of times? I mean, it probably is.
Whatever it is that you value most, that's what you'll come from.
But how do you not get distracted by the pleasure of the physicality of the sensations?
In the same way of how you would not be distracted when you sit down to eat a really well put together, lovely meal. If you're really hungry, you can just speedily take it in and eat it quickly because you want to fill your stomach and it all tastes so good, or you can slow down and you can actually enjoy your food. So there's a deeper level to just slowing down and realizing something more than just quickly eating.
Oh, so as you're talking, I'm getting that if we embrace the other with the presence, it nourishes our being.
Yes.
That's what I got from what you're saying.
So then in meeting what would matter more than yourselves and each other is the dearness.
The dearness means what does that mean how would you define the closeness, the love, the
dearness is the profound realization of there being a direct meaning in meeting together that goes beyond the experience of the individual. So there's a dearness in just being close.
Yeah,
Dearness in really actually on a much deeper level being together. So then the individual and the self begins to just slightly fade instead of being so crisp that we begin to respond through that manifestation, and we become lost in that, and then we in a polarized kind of relationship, holding the other responsible for our happiness.
Right. Yeah, so the dearness really is the place to begin. I mean,
yes.
And in a way, begin all interactions, just whoever you're sitting with, that dearness, that closeness, that reflected being.
As soon as you lose sight of the dearness that's there in being with anyone, you've left your heart.
Mm-hmm. And we're here to be that. I get it. I get it.